Hi, Book Besties. I'm Daisy Nicole, and welcome to my very first episode of The Lost Files, a series where I finally share all of my bookish adventures over the past years that I filmed but never published. This visit to the Lost Books in Glendale, California was about 2 years ago. This was pre twin babies. I was able to get lost in this bookstore for a few hours, and honestly, that was my self care. Now I'm a new mom to twins. I'm audiobook obsessed. I usually have an earbud in my ear, most likely spit up on my shirt, but either way, I make time for my books. At this time, I had just moved back to California from the East Coast. I was honestly so happy because that meant I was going to be closer to my family, and that's when I really started exploring indie bookstores intentionally. Walking into the Lost Books literally felt like I was being transported into a secret garden of books. Now, 2 years later, I read with an earbud in, most likely holding at least one baby, if not both. And I know it's cheesy, but literally a full heart. I'm currently listening to Watching You by Lisa Jewell. This was a blind date with the book. I just chose the first Lisa Jewell book I could find. And honestly, I'm intrigued. I mean, I'm about 60% in, and I feel like I know what's gonna happen, but I'm a horrible guesser, and honestly, you'll learn that about me the more you keep watching. My reading habits compared from then to now haven't really changed. I'm still a mood reader, but one thing I will say is I fly through books. I don't let myself sit in a reading slump like I normally do, because if I do, then I spiral and I can get into like this deep postpartum depression that I'm genuinely terrified of, especially because I'm all by myself. Like, I have little to no help, and it's tough. It really is tough. I try to grab the next story as soon as I can, because if I don't, I'll spiral. And like, I've been there before where I've gotten myself into postpartum depression. Nothing crazy, like little glimpses, and just that little bit hurts. I can only imagine if I allow myself to fully get into postpartum depression. And that's what I'm terrified of. Audiobooks just help me process all those feelings without suppressing them. And they just give my brain something to feel, like something to latch onto. It's been a real mental help for me. These days, I spend my time on Libby, Libro FM, NetGalley, occasionally Audible. I will say my book taste has definitely evolved. I usually go for romance like Enemies to Lovers, Grumpy Sunshine, Billionaire Romance, but lately I've just been on this thriller mystery kick. I don't know what it is about motherhood, but the suspense is literally what keeps me going during my midnight mommy shifts. I'll be pacing back and forth with the twin, thinking to myself, girl, you need to get out of the situation. Funny enough, I didn't buy any books during that visit. We had just moved back. I didn't have any shelves. I didn't have any storage. I didn't have a home. But now we're almost a year into having this home, 4 months into being new parents, and I literally have an entire room just dedicated to my books. It's a full on library for me. That shift from being a bookstore browser to now a stay at home mom with a library is absolutely wild. I know I spend my times with an earbud in, but I love just coming in here and just looking at my books, literally. I love looking back at that version of me. Like, I didn't know anything. I just knew that I loved books. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know I just wanted to post my content, but I've always been so terrified. But thinking back, I just feel like all that time was literally preparing me for right now. I just feel like I just have so much more to work for, a lot more responsibilities, tons of laundry, tons of bottles to wash, but I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. If I can encourage you to do anything, it's to post your bookish memories. Even if they're old, I'm gonna go back years, some sooner, some older, but they're gonna be here. Honestly, they still matter. Life literally moves so fast, and we don't even realize it because we live it day by day. Just post it. But I want to get to know you a little bit better. Let me know in the comments, what's one bookish experience that you still think about but you never shared? Or when's the last time you went to the bookstore by yourself before life got chaotic? Bestie, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video to the end. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and like and subscribe, because I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot more content. Bye. Bye, bestie.